You're following this case of Sinotqolo, but there are also other cases based in Khayelitsha that you, as a member and an advocate in the Social Justice Coalition, are following. Can you tell us about some of those other cases?
Some of the other cases, I think in that section is alone. I've got three cases are following it. The other case is for the lady of 17 years who get raped when he was coming from the shop in evening. He was beaten by the guys and get raped. It's not the first time who someone beaten by the Buxton.
Okay, brick.
But that case is still continuing it in Khayelitsha. And also the case of 7 years old child who get raped by the suspect of 52 years old. So, and also that case is in bail hearing. Yeah. The suspect is gonna be on the 20th of this month in court, in Khayelitsha Magistrate Court.
Can you describe, for people who don't maybe understand, what is the reality of living in Khayelitsha and the kinds of threats that people are exposed to if they're walking to the toilet, or if they're going to the shop, or they're going to school?
In Khayelitsha, most of the areas are the informal settlement. There is no street around it. There's small passages, and also in other areas there is no street lights. So you can't walk alone evening. If you walk alone evening, you are a target of the criminals. That's why it's a high rate of crime every day in Khayelitsha. So if you can remember, in the Commission of Inquiry, we was demanding the foot patrols of the police, of which the response of the Commission of Inquiry, or the report of the Commission of Inquiry, said we must have the police who are gonna be patrol in our communities. So the resources of the police are not enough.
Has anything happened since the inquiry? So it's a no-brainer. If there are no street lights and there are no streets for people to walk on and there's no space to see what's happening, then you need police on the ground. But has there been a change? Have you seen more police in the community?
In our communities, you can see maybe twice police van, but there is no foot patrols in other areas mostly, more especially those one who are living in the informal settlement. So on our side, we was demanding the visibility of police in our communities. They are trying to visible, but there are few resources in their police stations, and if you can see, they can't doing foot patrols because, as I said before, if there are no street, they say so, and it's not our what do you call it? It's not our duty to do the street, because suppose the national minister and the provincial sit together so that they can come with a strategy how to build the streets and the road, all that stuff.
And that's a long project.
Yes.
It's going to take a long time to organize, whereas every day people need security and safety.